Now I got something to show you, and it's gonna be something momentous. Hello everybody, it's me, the Excellent Reviewer, and it's that special time of year when we look forward to the new year. Because it will be a new year! Yes, it is! And we look forward to the new year just like everyone else. But we also look forward to something else. We look forward to a brand new and happy Wrestle Kingdom. So let's talk about the show of shows in Japan, the biggest show of Japanese professional wrestling, and let's talk predictions for the biggest show in all of Japan. Number one, we have the New Japan Rumble. Now, this has been a New Japan tradition for the last couple of years, and it's mainly just a match to get, like, some of the New Japan superstars on the card. They're, a lot of them are the undercard, midcard, they're Yuji Nagata, like Tenzan, like Jushin Thunder Liger, you got all of them. Although, there are and have been a few surprise entrants throughout the past years. Like last year, we had Cheeseburger, who was in the match. We also had Scott Norton, who made a surprise comeback out of nowhere. And literally anyone can show up. And this is one of those matches where literally anyone can win the match, so I can't really pick one. I can't really pick a winner for this match, so I'm gonna leave it up in the open. Let me know who you guys think could possibly win it in the comment section below. Then we have Roppongi 3K against the Young Bucks for the IWGP Junior Tag Team titles. Now, Roppongi 3K literally just came out of nowhere, and they have had huge success. I mean, they won the Junior Tag titles from Ricochet and Taguchi over there at King of Pro Wrestling. Not to mention, they also won the Super Junior Tag Team Tournament, where the Young Bucks, at that precise moment, came out and challenged Roppongi 3K to a title match at Wrestle Kingdom. Now, I think they're honestly going to continue with this whole Roppongi 3K train, because I mean if they gave them the tag team titles, they gave them this best of what's called the Super Junior Tag Tournament, they gave them that win. What makes you think they're going to stop now, And plus, if they were able to go over the Young Bucks at Wrestle Kingdom, I think that would make them even much more of a big deal. Just them coming out one of the most decorated tag teams in all of New Japan, and the indie scene everywhere. So honestly, that's why I'm going to say that Roppongi 3K is going to come up on top of this match. And that's something that I wouldn't mind seeing myself. Next, we have Bullet Club against Chaos, against Suzuki Gun, against Michael Elgin and War Machine, against Taguchi Japan, in a 6-man gauntlet match for the 6-man Never Openweight Tag Team Championships. This is basically rinse and repeat of last year. I don't think that they're going to make a title change for Bullet Club. And honestly depends on where they get placed. If they get placed in the number 1 spot, then chances are they're probably going to lose the tag team titles. But if they get placed at the last, it depends on really where they get placed in this match. But I honestly don't think that they're going to make a tag team title change for the 6-man Never Openweight Tag Team titles. But then again, I could be dead wrong, because LIJ won it, and then they lost it the next day to Taguchi Japan. Honestly, I don't think it's going anywhere. I think the Bullet Club, Bad Luck Fale, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa, they retain those 6-man Never Openweight Tag Team titles. Next, we have Kotabushi against Cody Rhodes. This match really just, I don't know, it just came out of nowhere, at least for me. It's been awesome to see the build-up to it. Generally, interesting match. I think they're going to build up. Since Cody won last year's Wrestle Kingdom, I think it's only fair that he does the job to someone else, and to the returning Golden Star Kota Ibushi, that would be a phenomenal thing to do. Not to mention, Kota Ibushi and Cody Rhodes are two of the best wrestlers going right now, not only in Japan but all over the world. So generally, I think they're gonna have Kota Ibushi go over. He's sort of lost big major matches. He lost the G1 Climax. He lost the Intercontinental Championship match at Power Struggle. So I think that Kotabushi needs more of a win. And they're going to have Cody Rhodes maybe do a gimmick where he's sort of he's going crazy because he lost the title. Now he lost this match, and now he starts to lose, and then he starts going even more crazy than he already is. Next, we have the Killer Elite Squad against LIJ, Evil, and Sonata for the IWGP Tag Team titles. Now, it would make sense, just going back on this, since LIJ won World Tag League, for them to have lost the six-man Never Openweight titles. I mean, that's just too much gold if they did that, and they were able to win the tag titles. Too much gold, even for LIJ. So I think maybe that's an indication that LIJ might possibly win. Because LIJ has been really great. Evil Sonata, great run in World Tag League. And they've been really good. But I don't necessarily think that it's time. It's their time. I don't think so. I think if anything, Killer Elite Squad, they haven't had any really memorable tag team matches. They haven't had any memorable tag defenses at all. But then again, this could be their first one. This could be something that they lose right away. But honestly, I'm going to say that the Killer Elite Squad, they retain the tag team titles because, especially if they were able to go over LIJ, which not only won World Tag League, but is one of the best stables going on in New Japan right now, that could elevate them to the next level. So I'm going to say Killer Elite Squad retain their tag titles. Next, we have Minoru Suzuki against Hiroki Goto for the Never Openweight Championship. But it's a loser. It's a hair versus hair match, which is by far the most gimmicky match of the whole entire card. And just weird. Like, I thought this rivalry was dead and gone. I thought it happened and that's it. I thought, if anything, Toru Yano was going to face Suzuki. But no, it's happening. It's happening. Honestly, I think that Goto is going to win just because he seems to have a good record at Wrestle Kingdom. He won the Never Openweight last year. I'm pretty sure he's going to win it again this year. And I'm pretty sure Suzuki would be good enough to shave his own head bald. I think that's something he wants to do, actually, to shave his head bald. So I'm going to say that Suzuki, I'm going to say that Suzuki loses and that Hiroki Goto picks up the win. Hiroki Goto has great record at Wrestle Kingdom, and I feel as though that Suzuki wants to get his head shaved because he's that freaking crazy. Next, we have Marty Scurll against Hiromu Takahashi against Will Ospreay against Kushida in a fatal four-way match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. I mean, this match is probably one of the most anticipated ones, for me at least. I mean, it has four of the best Super Juniors in all of New Japan in their division. I mean, all four of these competitors have been tearing up the wrestling scene, not just in New Japan, but all over the world. And it says something that all four of these men have held the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship at least once in 2017. And one thing is for sure, it's that it's going to be a hell of a match. High-flying spots all over the place. I honestly am looking forward to watching that. As for the winner, I'm going to say Kushida. I mean, let's face it, New Japan loves Kushida. They love him. That's why they give him. The Best of the Super Junior tournament win. That's why they gave him the title back. I'm just gonna say that Kushida ends up taking it. I feel as though he is that he's that head of the division for the Best of the Super Juniors, and let's get the title back to him at Wrestle Kingdom. Since he lost it last year, I'm gonna say that he wins it this year at Wrestle Kingdom 12. Oh, one of the most hyped up matches of all time. Kenny Omega against Chris Jericho in a no disqualification match for the IWGP United States Championship. One of the most hyped up matches in 2018, probably of all time, like I just said. Built up beautifully. wonderfully. I mean, definitely this is a dream match, and everyone, we all saw their Twitter feud, but we didn't actually think that we were going to see Chris Jericho actually challenge Kenny Omega, and we didn't think we would see Chris Jericho attack Kenny Omega. I mean, like, one of the most hyped up this entire year. Now, if I'm going to pick a winner, I'm going to have to say Kenny Omega. Just because I do think that this is a one-off match, one-off dream match, and I don't think Chris Jericho is really going to stay long in Japan, even if he does win it. I don't think he's going to stay long in Japan. Although, he is scheduled to appear at New Year's Dash. So, maybe there's future for Chris Jericho in New Japan. But I'm going to say Kenny Omega, especially think about it. Kenny Omega would really be cemented as the best in the world if he beat Chris Jericho. Think about that. It's beautiful. We get to Switchblade versus Hiroshi Tanahashi for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Now, for months, we had been seeing these vignettes for a character called Switchblade. And, we were expecting big things from him. I thought maybe it was Sami Callihan, but then it couldn't have been since he made his debut at World Tag League. It could have been anyone. This could have been anyone. Who's going to be Switchblade? Well, we found out after Tanahashi's match with Kotabushi for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, because he's celebrating, lights go out. And here he comes. None other than Jay White is Switchblade now. He basically said, I'm the new number one contender. Attacked Hiroshi Tanahashi with Sister Abigail. Let's face it. I mean, that's what it was. Not anything different. I mean, you probably thought it well that he got attacked with Sister Abigail as well. And yeah, that's basically it. I mean, nothing much has really happened other than the fact that Jay White has continued to attack Tanahashi leading up to this point for Wrestle Kingdom. Now, I don't think Jay White's going to win. Just because I think this is more designed to get him over as a serious competitor without giving him the title. Because if you think about it, he's in a feud with Tanahashi. Not that many wrestlers in Japan can say that they were in a feud with Tanahashi, one of the greatest of all time. One in a century athlete, and all of a sudden you are in a angle, you're in a program with Hiroshi Tanahashi. I think that's more of what it's designed to be, and I don't think that he's going to win it. It would be a shocker, absolute shocker, if Tanahashi were to put him over, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to say Tanahashi retains the title. And I think out of all the matches, this has been the one with not the worst, but the poorest build-up. Like, it's sort of been like, oh, okay. Like, we'll take it there. Oh, okay. But it has had no real build-up. As opposed to the main event. The match that everyone wants me to talk about. The main event of Wrestle Kingdom. Okada versus Tetsuya Naito for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Honestly, that I can think of, other than a few other examples, this is probably one of the best examples of long-term booking. I mean, because this feud has had seeds planted with it all the way back 4 years ago. Now, Naito always he always had this feeling that that New Japan favored Okada even more. Like, they favored him, even though Tetsuya Naito was just as talented as Okada is. Now, I'm feeling like New Japan, they just cannot ignore the hype train that has been going on for Tetsuya Naito. They hear the people out there cheering for Naito. People absolutely love him. That's why I'm saying that Tetsuya Naito wins the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at Wrestle Kingdom. Why? Because Naito is phenomenal. He is great. He is one of those people that could lead New Japan into the next era successfully. Now, Okada, Okada, my main man, I'm not forgetting about you. Because Okada, one of the best. One of the best. I think he's the best wrestler of our generation. But, like I said, his time has come. His time has come. He's already the longest reigning IWGP Heavyweight Champion of all time. He has done so much. But now it is Tetsuya Naito's time. I mean, Tetsuya Naito has worked incredibly hard, changing his character, changing his persona, and his in-ring work has gotten better as well. I mean, just give him the title already. The whole world is going to see how good Tetsuya Naito is come Wrestle Kingdom when he becomes the next IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Mark my words on that. Well, that's been it for this episode of The Excellent Reviewer, giving my official Wrestle Kingdom predictions. Do me a favor, let me know what you guys think about Wrestle Kingdom and its card in the comment section below. Do all that great stuff. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I've been Samuel Lee, aka The Excellent Reviewer, and I'll see you guys at Wrestle Kingdom. Goodbye and good night. Bang!